Good morning, everyone. This is our third session, or maybe second session for your class. From now on, we're going to have each week a lecture. Okay, we're going to have a lecture with a lesson, maybe a grammar and writing, maybe comprehension and phonics. So through the week, we have three live sessions. We're going to explain what is introduced in the lecture together. I'm going to explain for you. You're going to interact with me, and then we have questions. We're going to solve them. The questions are based on the lesson in the lecture. So at the end of the week, you're going to have a worksheet. So during the week, we're going to solve some questions of the worksheet from the worksheet. Sorry, and at the end, the rest of the worksheet, you're going to solve it alone and try your best. So later I will upload the solution to check your answers. When the week finishes, we're going to start with a new week with a new lecture. But at the end of the second week, you're going to have a quiz with what you have taken from the first week. So you're going to have plenty of time to revise lecture one in order to do quiz one. So every time you have a quiz, you're going to make a quiz for a lecture that you have already covered a week before. Okay? Yes, Ali Tahini. Let's see what Ali Tahini wants to say. Unmute yourself. Let me share the screen with you.
Yes,
Yeah,
Miss, I can't solve the worksheet because I'm at my grandma's house.
the worksheet is not for today. I said before, the worksheet is not for today. The worksheet, we're going to solve it through the week, not during one live session. Okay? Guys, imagine yourself in class now and you're taking an
Okay,
English period. We're going to solve part of the question. And I will give you a homework, for example, maybe. Then you have to solve the homework if you have a homework. But if you do not have a homework, you're not obliged to solve the whole worksheet today. No, we're going to divide the worksheet into parts. We're going to solve it through the week. Clear, Ali? I think it's clear now for you and for everyone. So, this time, this lecture, we're going to explain a new grammar lesson, and we're going to work on writing, but something that we have covered before. Let me just tell you something before. The grammar lesson, the exercises that you're going to see in the worksheet are in grammar booklet one. Okay? I think that you all have the grammar booklet one that includes the grammar lessons and phonics lessons. In grammar booklet one, you're going to find the exercises that I added in the worksheet. Not all of them, the grammar exercises only. Okay? If you notice, I wrote for you page 27, grammar booklet 1, page 27. You can go back, you can find another explanation other than this one, okay? And you're going to find the exercises. I didn't talk about the video. I uploaded a video for this lecture, okay? The video, in case you missed a period, a session, or in case that you want to go over the explanation, you have a recorded video that has been uploaded on the application. And you have the three live sessions through this week are going to be recorded and uploaded on YouTube. Okay, so you can find three recorded live sessions, and you can find a recorded video about this. Okay, so there are no excuses for anyone to come to after the quiz and say, teacher, I didn't understand anything, because you had time before to ask me and I had time to explain and answer you. Zahra, yes, Zahra, unmute yourself and speak, please. Zahra, okay, I think Zahra cannot unmute herself. So, what are we going to cover today? Okay, today we're going to cover. Okay, guys, sorry, let me share the screen again. So, I was saying that you're going to have a recorded video for this lecture for all the lectures during the week, and they will be uploaded on the application. And there is a other recorded video, not about the live sessions, it's about the lecture itself, in case someone of you want to go back to the lecture and revise everything. Okay, so what are we going to cover in this lecture? We're going to cover a new grammar lesson, compound sentences. We're going to cover the compound sentences, and we're going to work on the narrative writing. I know that we worked on it before, but also we're going to work on it this time. Zahra, do you want to say anything?
Miss, we're going to use the grammar book and phonics book.
Yes, grammar booklet one. That includes some of the grammar lessons and some of the phonics lessons. Okay, and this lesson is
Yes,
it's found.
since I came to
Yeah,
Africa, they couldn't give me the phonics and the grammar. They said I have to go inside the school.
yeah, you have to go and get it as a PDF version.
Yeah, but I'm not in Lebanon. I'm not in Lebanon. I'm here in Africa.
Okay, so the worksheets are uploaded. The exercises in the book are made as a worksheet and they are uploaded on the application. So you can have it as a worksheet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the same questions in the worksheet, the questions in the worksheet are the same in the booklet.
Oh,
Okay, so we're going to cover compound sentences. You might say, what are compound sentences? Or some of you would say, yes, I know what are compound sentences, but we're going to re-explain and explain everything in details this time. Okay, what are we going to exactly do in the compound sentence? We're going to differentiate between two sentence structures. Pay attention. Here I'm talking about sentence structures, how we build up sentences, not types. When we say compound sentence or a simple sentence, we mean sentence structure. Okay? So how we build these sentences? We use something called fanboys or coordinating conjunctions. Okay, what are these fanboys? We're going to explain them later. Also, every fanboy has its own function. Sorry, has its own function. We're going to explain its function. Rasha, I said it at the beginning of the lecture. The worksheet, you're not obliged now to do the worksheet because every time we explain an idea, we solve the question set on it. So do not do anything with the worksheet now. Wait. And if you notice that we uploaded the worksheet for Friday, so in order not to do it from the beginning of the week, what would you benefit from the worksheet if you solve it now before explaining anything? Just move with me step by step, please. So, to start our lesson, first of all, we have to remember what's the complete sentence. What is the complete sentence? Okay? What must the complete sentence include or have? Okay? Who wants to answer? No, no, Rasha, do not do the whole worksheet. I'm not going to be able to explain everything for you today. If I give you a homework, if I give you a homework, then you solve the homework. Okay? Mahdi? Yes, Mahdi?
yes, it must have a subject and a
Yeah. Subject and
predicate.
predicate and complete idea. Do not forget the complete idea, because if I don't have a complete idea, then I don't have a complete sentence. So I must have subject, one subject, predicate, and complete idea to have a complete sentence. Subject, predicate, complete idea, as we always say, subject, predicate, and complete idea. Thank you, Mahdi. Okay, so when I have subject and a predicate or a verb and a complete idea, here we mean that makes sense. We mean it has a complete idea, so we call it Muhammad Hamoud. So we call it complete sentence. We call it what? Complete sentence. Okay? Let me just take attendance. So when we have a subject and a predicate and we have a complete idea, then I have a complete sentence, or simply I can say simple sentence. If it's one sentence. What do I mean by one sentence? When I have a group of words together, group of words that have one subject, one complete subject, okay, one complete subject, one complete predicate, and it makes sense, I call it simple sentence or independent clause. So I have two names for this sentence. I have called simple sentence or independent clause. Why? Okay. From the word independent, when we say something independent, we mean it doesn't depend on something else. It doesn't need a help. Okay. For example, I am an independent person. I do not depend on anyone else. I do not need help from anyone else. So I am independent. I can stand alone. Okay? The same for the sentence. What do you mean? It has complete subject, complete predicate, and complete idea. Then it doesn't need help from anyone else or anything else. It doesn't need added words. So it is an independent clause. We call it independent clause or simple sentence. Simple. It's very simple. Okay. Example. Sorry. Example. The students enjoy online teaching. This sentence, the students enjoy online teaching. What is the subject? What is the predicate? Does it have a complete idea? Let's see. Rasha?
The subject is students.
Excellent. I have the
The
student is the subject. Great.
Yeah, and the predicate is online teaching.
Online
The
teaching.
simple
What,
predicate is
what, do we,
online.
what do we have to do with enjoy?
It's a predicate.
It's among the predicates since it's the verb, and a predicate without a verb cannot work. So enjoy online teaching is the predicate, and the sentence gives us complete idea or no?
Yes,
Yes. So in this sentence, I have subject, I have a predicate, and I have a complete idea. Then it makes an independent clause. What does it make?
close.
Independent clause,
Independent
or I call it
close.
simple sentence. Clear? If any one of you doesn't understand anything, just send me in that chat directly or raise your hand. Okay, so again, I repeat, is everything clear? When we say independent clause or independent sentence or simple sentence, we mean that we have a subject, we have a predicate, and we have a complete idea. Okay, but let me give you another example. If I say the students and the teacher, I add here and the teacher, the students and the teacher enjoy online teaching. It's the same, the students and the teacher. Here I have one complete subject, but it's compound subject, that's right, but it's one complete subject. The students and the teacher. Okay, here the subject is the students and the, sorry, this is and the teacher enjoy online teaching is the predicate, and I have a complete idea. Then it makes an independent clause or simple sentence. Okay, so as a conclusion, how many independent clauses does the simple sentence have? Only one. You see, only one. So one independent clause equal one simple sentence. One independent clause equal a simple sentence. They are equal. One independent clause, one simple sentence. So you see, only one. Mahdi, you want to say anything?
No, miss.
Oh, okay. Does any one of you want to say something? Oh, so we repeat that this is the first sentence structure, which is the simple sentence. The simple sentence that has one subject, one predicate, and makes sense. It has one complete idea. Also, we call it independent clause. Independent clause. Okay. So More information about the independent clause. When we say we say independent clause. Who wants to read? Let me choose a student to read. Ali Tahini,
Yes, miss.
can you read please the explanation or the definition of the independent clause?
Yes. An independent clause is a clause that can stand alone. It
Mhm.
is a group of words that contains a subject and verb and expresses a complete thought. It also known as complete simple subject.
Excellent. The same as I explained in the previous slide. When we say independent clause, it can stand alone. It can stand alone. Okay? When we say independent clause, we mean, sorry, group of words together, not random group of words. Okay, they are organized group of words, subject, verb, which is the predicate, and the complete idea. They make one independent clause. And what did we agree on? Also, we agreed that we call the independent clause a simple.
A simple sentence.
Excellent, Ali. We call it also a simple sentence. Thank you, Ali. I'm going to mute you now. Okay, so to make sure this is the first sentence structure till now. Okay, now we're going to move into the second sentence structure. But what if the sentence, look here, this girl is asking herself, what if the sentence contains more than one independent clause? You see, more than one independent clause. See, independent clause, we mean more than one simple sentence. What do we call it? In case you find in the sentence more than one independent clause, we mean more than one complete subject, more than one complete predicate, and more than one idea, then it's not a simple sentence anymore. No, it makes a compound sentence. Okay? You see, when I have more than one subject, more than one predicate, and more than one idea joined together in one long sentence, then it's not a simple sentence. It is a compound sentence. How and what shows me that that it's a compound sentence? I'm going to show you in the following. But till now, is everything clear? Is there anything confusing? Do you have any questions before I move on? No? Excellent. Great. Great. So let me move on. Just let me check. No questions. Okay, easy. So I hope so. So what do we mean by a compound sentence? Zahra, Zahra, can you unmute yourself and read, please? Please do not send a lot in the chat. Zahra cannot hear me, I think. Uh, let me choose another one. Malak, Malak,
Yes.
what is a compound sentence?
A compound sentence is a sentence that joins two independent clauses together with a co-
Or
coordinating
coordinating,
conjunction or
semi
coordinating conjunction
or
or
semicolon,
semicolon.
semicolon as this one. This is the semicolon. So thank you, Malak. Thank you. When we say when we say compound sentence, what do I mean? I mean two independent clauses. You see, two two independent clauses together. Now, between these two independent clauses, I have a coordinating conjunction or a semicolon. Okay, a coordinating conjunction or a semicolon. So, but first of all, let me ask you, when I have two independent clauses, Two independent clauses. So how many subjects I must have? How many complete subjects? Pay attention. Hala? Hala will answer me. Hala?
Yes, miss.
Okay. When I say do, you, sorry, you know what we mean by independent clause, right? It's a
Yeah.
for you. Okay. So when I say two
Yeah.
independent clauses, when I say two independent clauses, how many subjects do you think I would have?
مش سمعتك منيح.
Please try to speak in English. When I say two independent clauses,
Miss, I can't hear.
yeah, yeah. When I say two independent clauses, how many subjects do you think I will find?
One.
One. In two independent clauses, I have one subject. I'm saying two independent clauses. One, not one independent clause. We said Halawi.
Oh,
Yeah. So what? What do you want to say? We agreed that when we say one independent clause, we mean I have one subject, one predicate, one complete subject, and one complete predicate with a complete idea to make an independent clause. But when I say two independent clauses, when I say two independent clauses, I mean I have two complete subjects. In every independent clause, I have a subject, then they make two complete subjects with two predicates because in each independent clause I have a predicate and I will have two ideas. No, I didn't mute you, but I think because of the connection. Yes, Hala,
okay.
maybe you muted yourself by mistake. I didn't mute you. I thought that your internet connection was. Don't worry. So you're with me. All of you, please, guys, concentrate here. We agreed on when we say one independent clause, we mean I have one complete subject, one complete predicate, and a complete idea, right?
Right.
Right. But when I have two independent clauses together, these two independent clauses together, they make one compound sentence. So I have two independent clauses. So in every independent clause, I have subject, predicate, and complete idea. And this one has a subject, predicate, and complete idea. So together, when they make a compound sentence, these two independent clauses, they will show two subjects, two predicates, and two complete ideas. You see now the difference? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank
Clear.
you. Okay. So guys, till now, does any one of you have any questions? No, we can continue on. Let's see this example. Example, the first sentence, the cat was happy. Let's take, I want Majid. I still have,
Yes, miss.
I still have 10 minutes in the session. Majid, read the first sentence.
The cat was happy.
Okay, this is called independent clause. Can you explain why is it called an independent clause?
Yes, because it has one subject and
What,
one
where is
verb.
the subject?
Cat.
The cat. Excellent. Other than the
The
subject,
cat. Um, was happy.
was happy is the predicate. That's right. Was happy is the predicate. Excellent. And I have a complete idea, right?
Ready.
Excellent. Okay, so it makes an
Yes.
independent clause. Good. This is right. Read the second one.
He slept underneath the bed.
He slept underneath the bed. They said here that it is an
Underneath the
independent
bed.
clause. Is it right?
Yes,
Why?
because there is one subject.
What is the subject he? Excellent.
He.
Other than
And
the
the
subject,
predicate is
under.
slept underneath the bed.
Excellent. This is the predicate. And it makes a complete idea, right? It gives a complete idea. Excuse me.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so it is an independent. So you see now, I have two independent clauses, two separate independent clauses. Let's make a compound sentence. Thank you, Majid. Thank you. Excellent student. I'm very proud of you. Okay, let's take another student. to explain with me. I want حسين مغنية. حسين, can you hear me? Good morning, حسين كساب. حسين كساب, this is 5A, not 5B. I'm not wrong, you're in 5B. So حسين مغنية, can you hear me? حسين cannot hear me, I think. I'm sorry. كريم بسمة. كريم. Kareem. No one can hear me?
Hi, Miss.
Hi,
Hi, Miss.
Kareem, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, so Kareem, help me. We still have only 7 minutes for this session. Can you help me now figure out how we made these two independent clauses a compound sentence? The others, please pay attention. Can you read the first example?
The cat was happy.
Hmm?
He's okay. The cat was happy. We put
Comma, comma, what do you
uh,
say? Comma,
the cat was happy, comma.
hmm? With what also we added? We added here
He
word.
slept. We add so because we put a comma.
Excellent. So here, if we, as Karim said, that we wrote these two independent clauses and we added between them comma with a word which is so. So here we call it coordinating conjunction. I'm going to explain more about the coordinated conjunction in the later slides. So then we added the second independent clause. So together they made one compound sentence. Let's check something. The first part ends here, and the second independent clause starts. The cat was happy. It's the same. I still have one subject, the cat, and a predicate was happy with a complete idea. Okay? I didn't change anything with the sentence. The second sentence, the second part, he, the subject, predicate slept underneath the bed. This is the predicate. Okay. So I didn't change anything with the sentences, with the independent clauses. I just joined them together, connected them together. How? I added a comma, as Karim said, with so. Okay. Excellent, Karim. Thank you. Thank you, Karim. Okay. So this is, if you notice here that this is the first way to make a compound sentence. We join two independent clauses with a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Let's take the second example. I want Session3. Session3. Please, Majed, do not rush or hurry with the information. Just move step by step with us. Guys, I still have 4 minutes for this session to end. Session3, can you unmute yourself, please? I think Hassan cannot. Okay, let's try with another student. Hassan Mughni. Hassan? Hassan? Hassan Mughni. Okay, let me choose another student. Lana. Lana. Guys, I'm trying my best to choose all of you. Okay? Lana.
Yes.
Okay, Lana. Can you read the second example?
The cat was happy.
Mhm.
He slept underneath the bed.
What did we add between the two sentences here? We add the semicolon. This was
Semicolon.
semicolon. Semicolon. You see, it's a comma with a dot over it. This is the semicolon. Okay. So the cat was
Yes.
happy. Okay. He slept underneath the bed. I added a
Underneath the bed.
semicolon. I added a semicolon. Also, in this way, I
Colon.
made a compound sentence. Let's check. The first independent clause is still the same. The cat was happy. The cat was happy. Okay, I still have subject and
You're happy.
yes, and the second one, and the second independent clause is still the same. We didn't change anything in it. Subject he slept underneath the bed is the predicate. So I didn't remove anything from the bed, from the sentences. If you notice, I didn't remove anything from the independent clauses or the simple sentences. I just joined them, connected them together with one of these two ways and made a compound sentence. Okay, and what did I make? I made a compound sentence. So from this slide, we
Sentence.
can conclude that we can make compound sentences by joining two independent or two simple sentences together with one of these two ways, comma and coordinating conjunction or a semicolon. Okay, clear? Does any one of you have any question?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, guys. So if you want, let me show you something. Um, uh, what is it? What is it? This is the booklet. This is page 27. It starts with the lesson. You have a little explanation, okay? And you can move to the page. In page 34, you can find exercises. What I want from you today is just to try your best to solve exercise A. Exercise A here in the worksheet is the same as exercise A here in page 34. So if you have the booklet, try to solve just exercise A. If you don't have the booklet, you have the worksheet is uploaded on the application. Download it and do exercise A. Okay. So before the session ends, does any one of you have any question? Yalla, just a second, Mahdi. Yes, Mahdi.
Miss,
Yeah.
yesterday I was trying to do some extra work and I solved half of the worksheet.
But we didn't say that you have now to solve the worksheet, guys. Guys, leave the worksheet till it's time. Okay, it's not no problem for the first time, but do not do it again, guys. How did you solve the worksheet before explaining the lesson?
We took them in grade 3.
You took them in grade 3, but you didn't take them this year. Pay attention, guys, please. Okay? When we explain the lecture, then you can solve the worksheet. Because later, while solving, your friends are solving during the live session, you're not going to do anything. Okay? It's not a mistake. It's not your
Mm,
fault. Okay? Don't worry, but pay attention for the second time. Okay, Mahdi? Good
Yes.
job. Good job, Mahdi. Rasha, you want to say anything? Yeah.
No.
Okay, great. So, guys, it's time is over. Yes, you can leave. You can leave. And this session is recorded and will be uploaded